This video is brought to you by Ravenscraft Realty of Northeast Missouri. Here I am sometime later in the same 80-acre field that I was attempting to get ripped in the last video when I was having problems with the 9520RX. And it was brought to my attention by a couple different people that I didn't actually explain what happened to the tractor. Okay, so first things first, the oil line was getting a hole in it. So I replaced the oil line. Well, in the process of the oil line having the hole in it, it starved the turbo for oil. So the turbo had no lubrication, so it still kind of spun, but not very well. And the actual root of the problem was an elbow in the EGR, got a hole in it. It was shooting hot exhaust at that oil line. So the new line that I put on was junk, and it was all covered under emissions warranty by John Deere. And now the tractor is fixed, and I had like 7 broken shear bolts on the ripper, so I wasn't going to be doing very much ripping anyways. And I'm finishing ripping this piece with the 620 and the Case IH ripper. And I had some issues last night coming down here in Hull. So if you're from Hull and you're wondering why there was a 9620RX and the Case ripper parked on Elm Street, that would be me. We had a tire go flat, so had to wait to get it fixed. Not a big deal, but we got it. But this ground is working out really nice now that there's not a bunch of frost in the dirt. And that clip's going to be out of chronological order. But yeah, here we in it. For reference, today is the 4th January. So back to the harvesting. I really want this, and I don't know why. Well, actually, yes, I do know why. So this fine piece of engineering right here is brand new, 18-foot Great Plains soil finisher. That would look pretty sweet behind the 7020. I won't lie. That'd be pretty awesome. But like I have no idea what acres I'd run it over with, but it'd be kind of cool to have. Of course, there's a lot of things that'd be kind of cool to have. I like to give Beard a hard time just because they sell red, but it's a good bunch of guys, and they're pretty helpful in their parts department. And I'm glad they're our local dealer, and they're like a mile away from our house. So I'm here at the Quincy Avenue of Lights here in the Mormon Park, and I see my input provider of choice, Nutrient Ag Solutions, has a nice little deal over here. No, I couldn't get the cowgirl to come up for this. It's my sister. I'm just getting back from Moberly. Had to make a quick run over there this morning to pick up some injectors from Show Me Diesel. That's who I usually take my injectors and pumps to get repaired or replaced, or in this case, both. And I got the new injectors, and I did something a little bit different than stock. These have 4-hole nozzles in them instead of 3, and supposedly that's going to make it burn a little bit cleaner, but I don't know about adding a whole lot of horsepower, but it might add some. And they were able to get, or Side Instructor that is, was able to get all the injectors out, all 6 of them, and one of them was goobered up pretty bad, but that's not a big deal. I wasn't going to use it anyways. So I'm going to drop these injectors off inside. They're right here. So here's my fancy new injectors, and I'm going to run those inside the Side Instructor here, and hopefully they'll have it done tomorrow. All right, now we are down in the bottom, and yes, we're still selling corn. I know it's December. I get it. But I'm going to take over for my dog Justin, and Justin's going to hop in a truck, or at least I think that's the plan. And we're gonna get something done. And I got this cool J&M cup here. It's pretty slick. Yeah, we've had a little bit of snow here the past couple days, but it's burnt off the plants, so it'll go through the machine with no problems. Here's the man himself. So obviously this is not the grain cart tractor, nor is this the grain cart. So the plan changed, and I jumped in and took Rob's spot brush hogging down here in the bottom for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Actually, it's closer to 2 hours. But anyways, now, so Justin hadn't hauled over to Bungie before, where we're trying to haul this corn to. So I couldn't take his place. So now that Bungie is closed, they close at 4 o'clock, and yeah, it's like almost 5 o'clock now. So now I'm going to hop in and take Justin's spot. And here we are. The views tonight are really nice. However, it's a lot more fun to shell corn in October than it is in like late December, almost to the new year. But anyways, we're still out here making money, so that's a good thing. Dad and I got several loads of corn shelled, and now we're gonna pack it up and go home for the night. Hit it tomorrow morning. Back at it. We had a load on the cart last night, but no truck to put it in, so here we are. Doesn't take very long at all to fill a 1,000 bushel truck with this much grain with a big auger like that. Okay, I have 4 functional front tires, 1 brand new one, and yeah, this is a little low on tread here, but it'll work for mowing. See, the idea was that I jump in the tractor at like 8:30. I'm done mowing before it thaws out. It is now past noon, almost 1 o'clock. So things have thawed out and that's passed. I'm still gonna try it, just see how it works out, but I'm not gonna be getting super greedy. This is it. This is the last couple passes of the last field, of the last farm of 2022. Thankfully, we're finishing this year instead of next year, which is in a couple days. So there's always that to be thankful for. And it's getting kind of greasy on top. My mowing operations would not have lasted very much longer. And here's my ride. In a couple months, we'll do it all over again. Well, do it all over again, plus the 80 acres that I was able to rent. And some of you may know where that's at. It's public knowledge since it's publicly owned ground, but that's what I've resorted to, is renting publicly owned ground.
Well, I guess I got a video too. These are the last, looks like 3 rows or so. Finally have our corn out for the year. Yes, it's December 28th. A lot later than we like. But fought a lot of down corn. Some snow and ice here last few days. But all in all, been a pretty good year. Can't complain. See what happens next year. All new maintenance projects, all that good stuff. If I don't run Chase over. Is he gonna move? Yeah, at the last minute.
that's it. Thanks for watching. Pretty sweet. And of course, we have a typical, wonderful Northeast Missouri sunset behind us. And here I am in my usual place of thoughtful reflection. I'm looking back on the year and out upon everything I care about from this one spot. And all I can say is that it's been a pretty awesome year. I've gotten some big things accomplished, rented ground, bought some pretty cool tractors, and gained quite a few viewers as well. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, stick around. And man, with that said, I think that's it for this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. But man, just take in this view for a second.